sort of thing. And I don't know how to explain it without me sounding like I'm bossy and controlling. Like, I decorate the church and I'm in control of it, because I'm not like that. I just, very, very mellow. It excites me, and it also, like, makes everyone else happy, and they enjoy pitching in, and they enjoy, like, I kind of just get the ball rolling, and, I just really enjoy that type of thing, and I'm really good at decorating. And anyway, so that was for Valentine's Day, and that's not like a very long holiday, you know. So that was crazy. So there was like what am I talking about? I'm losing my train of thought so quickly. Okay, Valentine's Day, decorating the church. Oh, so I had worked my butt off, like, making everything look so pretty, and I was so meticulous, and, like, it looked really good. Like, I really was proud of it, and it looked very pretty. Everything was, like, pink and red and hearts, and it didn't look girly, it just looked Valentine's Day, you know, like, that's what it looked like, that's what it was supposed to look like. So, I had that going, just keep falling out of my ears, that I'm constantly going to be touching them. I always have been. I hate earbuds. Anyway, so I didn't really want to take down the Valentine's decorations, but my sister in, like, you know, March came, and it's definitely time for a change, but I was like, no, I work so hard, and, she kind of started, taking down the Valentine's stuff, and I was like, alright, so we did more, like, spring stuff, and, there are so many flowers, fake flowers, but, and I know fake flowers can look tacky sometimes, but, like, they can look tacky and look like something that you put on a grave, you know, but, I truly believe that some fake flowers are beautiful, and, you gotta really know how to style them, you know. I don't know. I'm not a professional. I just enjoy this type of thing. So there was that, and we started doing the spring stuff, and a lot of the, so all of the tables in the church's kitchen, like, we have these big, what are they called? Like, those big white tables, and then, like, the, like, folding chairs, like the metal folding chairs that go with it. So we have those in the big church kitchen for when we have dinners and whatnot. So on each of those tables for Valentine's Day, I put a glass vase, and I filled each of the glass vases with these, like, pretty marble things that we have, like, about this much, like, in the bottom of each vase to kind of keep it sturdy, and also it looked really pretty. And then there were these, like, loose pink and red and white flower petals that I also stuffed in the vases. That was pretty, and then I put some around the vases. So here's my coffee cup. Say this is like the vases, but they were way smaller than this, on the tables. But, like, about, you know, like this much marble, and then some flower petals kind of just, you know, stuffed in to give it some volume and some pretty colors. And then the extra petals I put, like, up on the table, like, sprinkled around the bottom of the vase, if that makes sense. So, I had that on each table. No, it was every other table. Every other table, because we didn't have enough vases. But I still made it look good. I wish we had one for every table, but every other table looked really good. And then, oh, and then inside of the vases, I put the fake flowers, and I kid you not. So, okay, there's the storage room in the church, and then there's an attic in the church. And the attic is, kind of creepy, but, discussed, and then we had to go and ask some of my like aunts and like my grandma, like, what do you guys think? Do you think we should leave the petals or we should take them off? Because I really wanted to leave them, and we ended up just leaving them. I think they had decided that it looked pretty, and they weren't hurting anybody. They didn't, they looked spring enough. I mean, it's flower petals, like I thought. So my sister was like, alright, we can leave them. The only hassle is after cleaning up after meals. Normally, you just wipe down the tables, and clean them with soap and water and like spray and stuff. But with the vases and the petals, like it takes a lot longer to clean each table, but it makes it look pretty, it makes it look happy and fresh, and makes everybody happy looking at it. Like, even the, grumpy old men at the church could admit that it looked pretty. And that's something, if you can convince, Christian men of that of that sort of, that type of like redneck, racist, old, not pleasant to be around type of old Christian man, or even woman, honestly. Yeah, if you can get even those to admit that, your flowers look pretty, it's like, okay, we did a good job, right? And when I say I go to church, I do every Sunday, and I have since I was a little kid, but I'm not your stereotypical Christian. I'm not, basically, I'm not an asshole, because a lot of the Christians that I know are not good people, and that could be a whole nother video, goodness gracious, I have so many opinions on that. They like use God as their excuse for being a bad person, and they use God as an excuse to hate other people. Like, oh, well, God would hate that person because they're gay, or because they're this or that, or whatever. It's like, no, you are wrong. God does not hate them because they're gay. God does not hate them because of this. That's a whole nother ramble. I love everyone. You should love everyone. God loves everyone. That is not, I feel like I'm a godly person. I wouldn't say I necessarily am. I don't really fit into the box of what you think of when you think of Christian. I am a godly person, a kind-hearted, loving soul who believes in equality and loving one another. That's the whole thing. Anyway, when I say I go to church, I don't want you to think that I'm one of those American, judgy, bad-hearted people, because I'm not. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, back to flowers. So I would prefer to decorate my room and my space and someday house, with real flowers and real plants. And for the longest time, when I was a teenager, I've always had a bunch of plants, like just looking around my room, like there's my bonsai, there's a cactus, there's another, I think this is called a zebra plant. I'm not sure, it needs water, poor thing. I need to repot those too. I've had them forever, but my whole room is covered in plants, and they're live plants. And when I was a teenager, I was like, I don't understand why Also, my cat has knocked this over, so the wind knocked it over, but then my cat knocked the specific one over literally like 4 times, and like in 2 different days. I was like, what are you doing? So the rocks helped, and also keeping her away from it helped. Then I got the lavender here, and then the like kind of, oh, can you even say like foliage stuff? The lavender. just